Well, good Thursday evening, Arkansas. This is Chief Forecaster coming back here once again here to give you guys the evening forecast video for your 7-day forecast. Comes out later on this evening here. Okay, so as we mentioned over the last couple of days, there's going to be 2 rounds of showers. That's going to move through, one late tonight and through your Friday. Should be out of here by the time we get towards tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening if you have any plans. Saturday looks pretty dry across the board. Could be some little drizzle here and there, but it's not going to be anything significant before our main round of showers and even the potential of a few thunderstorms as we get towards your Sunday night and into your Christmas Day time frame here. So let's take a look at current radar right now. Got some light showers across southern Arkansas and western northwestern Arkansas. You can see the bulk of the activity still back out here towards the west in eastern Oklahoma and northeastern Texas. That's going to move east overnight and into the early part of your Friday morning. It's not going to be a widespread deal. However, if you do have plans tomorrow morning, just kind of keep in mind that you may run into a few rain showers across the board. I think the majority of the coverage will stay across western Arkansas for tonight, and then during the day tomorrow, it should start to kind of overspread the state before it gets out of here as we get towards tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening here. So let's go over to your evening highlights real quickly, guys. And we've got a good amount to talk about tonight. Temperatures, as you've felt already, are starting to warm up. They're going to continue to warm up as we get towards tomorrow and into your holiday weekend. The pattern becomes favorable for the potential of cold air and possibly some winter weather as we get towards the first week of January. I'm going to break that down coming up here in a little bit. And then, as I mentioned before, heavy rainfall is expected. There could be a few strong storms with that as well. Not expecting a severe weather outbreak. I've told you guys that all week long. We are not expecting March 31st 2.0 or anything like that. This is just going to be a heavy rainfall, some embedded thunderstorm type situation here. Okay, so if you haven't already, this is very crucial, by the way, because I have a lot of people that are saying that they don't get Facebook notifications or anything like that. There's been some that said we don't even post anymore, which is not true. Go download our app. Our app version 2.0 has the ability to send you notifications every time we make a post on Facebook, so you do not miss any information on Facebook and on YouTube. Also, we have a brand new radar, lots more features on there. So go download our weather app. It is going to be Arkansas Weather Watchers on Google Play Store or on the Apple Play Store here, guys. Okay, so Phillips County still remains in the burn ban for now. Nowhere else is going to be added. I do believe over the next couple of days, the drought's not going to get worked over, obviously, but that should take care of that one small burn ban over there in eastern Arkansas. Same thing with the wildfire risk. You're not going to be able to do any bonfires this weekend. It's just going to be too rainy, except for Saturday. You may have a shot Saturday, but temperatures overall are going to be just too warm for us. So we've got the wildfire danger in eastern and southern Arkansas. That should start to get chipped away over the next couple of weeks, next month, as the pattern starts to become more and more favorable for just overall precipitation across the board here. So if you want to check out our winter outlook, it's going to be in the description below on YouTube. And if you're on Facebook, you can just send us a simple message. Just say winter outlook. It's going to send you that link to it. That's the text version of it. It's going to break down what next month looks like, what February looks like, and what March looks like, guys. And I promise you, our winter outlook, especially right now for December, I'd give it a near 100% accuracy grade on it, because they did amazing with December being above normal, near average for any winter weather. I think Northwest Arkansas saw some earlier on this month, and that was really it, guys. So it did really, really good for December. You might want to go check it out for January, February, and March here. So for tonight, I kept western Arkansas at 40%. I didn't really expand it out to include anywhere else in the state. However, there could be some areas of light drizzle, especially across southern Arkansas and the central. Tomorrow, the rainfall is really going to start to expand towards the east. Not going to be a washout like it is on Sunday and Monday. But if you are planning on traveling tomorrow, wrapping up the Christmas shopping, etc., you might want to take that umbrella with you as we get towards tomorrow here, okay? So let's go over to your model data real quickly, guys. And before I show you this is kind of breaking down the pattern as we get towards late month and into January. I want to show you guys the NAM model here, guys. And you can see we can take this back. So this is going to be first thing tomorrow morning. Could be some showers over here in western Arkansas from a line stretching from, I'd say, Camden up to the Harrison area, points west. Like I said, not going to be a washout or anything. It's just keep that in mind, especially if you're in western, northwestern Arkansas. Now, let's take this out tomorrow afternoon looks great. If you have any plans tomorrow evening or tomorrow night, right now we're looking good to go at this point. Okay, so that's the break between disturbance number 1 and disturbance number 2. And Saturday looks pretty good right now. Could be some, like I said, could be some drizzle during the day on Saturday, some off and on drizzle, mainly partly to mostly cloudy skies across the area. Still that southerly flow. Temperatures on Saturday could easily be into the mid to upper 60s. You could actually sneak a 70 down there in southern Arkansas here. So well above normal temperatures for this time of year. And then you can see by the time we get towards your Sunday morning, which will be your Christmas Eve morning, a lot of showers, possibly a few thunderstorms over here in Kansas, Oklahoma, down into Texas. That will start to move east as we get throughout the day on Sunday, and it's just going to be a flat-out washout by the time we get into Sunday afternoon. So if you have any last-second Christmas shopping plans or you're traveling, I would recommend you try to wrap that up on Saturday. Sunday is just not going to be a really good day to kind of do any widespread travel or anything like that here. Now, I'm going to make this clear. I'm not really expecting too much of a wave of severe weather. We could have a few strong storms, mainly in western Arkansas, but I'm not really expecting this to be an outbreak by any stretch of the matter here. And you can see the rainfall just continuing as we get towards Sunday night here, and it's going to stay through Christmas morning. There is some guidance that's actually wanting to get this out of here and kind of salvage the majority of Christmas, so that way the kiddos can get outside and stuff like that. It is going to be wet, but at least it won't be a washout like it's going to be on Christmas Eve here. So let's take a look at the instability for just a little bit to kind of go over that. And like I said before, there could be a few strong storms over here in western Arkansas. I don't like using the NAM. Let's go with the Euro real quick, kind of give a better idea on what the instability is going to look like here. Okay, so this is Sunday afternoon. You can see just very, very low instability. We don't have a lot of instability in place, so not too concerned about any severe weather here. But I can't rule out a strong storm or two over here in western Arkansas, and there could be an isolated strong storm or two down there in southern Arkansas Sunday night. Mainly a hailer, maybe some gusty winds, but no tornado threat, no massive severe weather outbreak or anything like that. It's going to be relatively tame. It's just going to be a lot of heavy rainfall and some embedded thunder as we get towards Sunday night and a Monday, and that should be clearing out by the time we get towards the late morning hours on Christmas and into the afternoon hours at this point here. Okay, so let's switch over to the Euro ensemble here, and I'm going to break this down to kind of go over what to expect as we get towards late month here. So there's our disturbance number 2. It's going to move through as we get towards the day on Christmas. Everything should be cleared out by the time we get to the afternoon hours on Christmas Day. But what's going to happen is this is associated with two pieces of energy, and it's going to do what we call a Fujiwara effect. It's just going to kind of spin around itself, and then it's going to eventually combine into one system, and it's going to move off towards the east. But what this is going to do is going to introduce cold air back into the state. So the above normal temperatures, don't get used to them. You're going to have temperatures that are going to go back to below normal as we get into next week and into the first week of January. So let's take this out a little bit further, and you can see by the time we get towards late next week here, below normal temperatures. If there were to be a disturbance to come out of the northwest with the cold air in place, I can't rule out some light snow, mainly in northern Arkansas, but it's not going to be anything significant, guys. We'll keep an eye on that here, and that's if we get the system to even develop. But my attention is going to go towards the first week of January, as it appears that we're going to have a even bigger surge of colder air that's going to move through around that January 3rd, January 4th time frame, and there's been a lot of hints of a potential storm system around that time frame that could bring our first winter weather event here in Arkansas. Now, obviously, this is 324 hours out. This is going to change a million times by the time we get to January 4th. We may be dealing with something. We may not be dealing with anything at all by then. But the pattern overall does feature below normal temperatures, and if you can get a storm system to interact with that cold air, things could become interesting as we get towards that first week of January here. So that is all I got for you guys at this point. Stay safe out there on the roadways. Travel is a nightmare right now, and we'll continue to keep you guys updated right here, your source for all things Arkansas weather.